Maybe you smell the other person's perfume or cologne. Hello and welcome to the channel. Before I move on to the series of videos to help guide you through warm-ups, either in your body, your breath or your voice, I wanted to do another video in a more relaxed format like the previous one to discuss the importance of listening. Now, we all know the phrase acting is reacting, but how do you react? By listening. I am listening! Yes, but the idea is to really put your attention on the other person in the scene. This is why the Meisner Technique is such a beautiful conduit into leaving yourself alone. Stop being aware, paranoid, or whatever about how you sound, your body, or your appearance. That is what rehearsal's for. That is what your private work before you start acting is for. When you're in the moment, focus on the other person. How can we do this? When it comes to being present with your scene partner, you are playing an action, yes, but you can't just play your action so well that you knock the other person off the stage or off the screen. You need to be aware and receptive to what the other person is offering or doing. For example, any decent person would ask, "Are you okay?" if their scene partner fell over. Heck, even laugh if that person is your friend. It's what you do in real life. The point is, you wouldn't ignore it. You don't rehearse your part so well that someone can come in, hit the deck, and you don't pay attention to it. If one of my lights fell down now, I would react to it. The same goes for being on stage. Again, within reason. You're alive in the moment, and you react to what the other person is offering or what has organically happened. This is what being present means. You are breathing, listening, hearing, looking, seeing. Maybe you smell the other person's perfume or cologne. The trick is to profoundly calm yourself and be with your partner. But how do we do this, and what is that sensation? Have you ever been waiting to see if you have won something after a contest? That silence that comes after the proverbial drum roll. The winner is... Now that's listening. Every fibre of your being is wound tightly to gain the next bit of information coming from, well, in this case, the announcer. Now, I bet that in that moment you aren't thinking, "Oh, is my nose running?" or "Will I be on voice when I cheer the winner?" You are simply breathing and listening with your whole body. What can you actually do to maintain this state of readiness? I personally find it very useful to just say in my head, what's the other person doing? I put my attention on them and try and draw it away from what I'm doing. Or as a little exercise when not on set or on stage, those colouring books that have the tiny segments to fill in with tiny pens. It's something that brings my focus out of myself and onto something else. You'll see people doing the same with knitting. The image of an actor finishing a scene or a take on a set and going to one side and returning to some knitting. Admittedly, nowadays it's probably a phone, but again, the idea is to bring yourself out of yourself. Stop overthinking. Yes, some people will be Mr. or Mrs. Comedian right up until action or walking on stage. This is also their way of maintaining a state of readiness or being present. Whatever works for you is, again, my point. We must, however, respect our fellow actors' approach, and in turn you will receive equal respect. That's it for today, but the next set of videos are coming shortly, and they will be based on how to warm up. There will be one video on why I love warm-ups so much and why I think they're important, and then after that there will be a set of videos allowing you to do the warm-up exercises alongside myself. Until then, have fun. It's a play, darling. My name is Kai, but you can call me Caius.